running far away. Would I run off the world someday? Nobody knows, nobody knows. And I was dancing in the rain, I felt alive and I kept complaining, but no, take me home. And I was running far away. Would I run off the world someday? But no, take me home where I belong. I got no other place to go. If she ran away, come back home. Just come home.
Y'all have got to stop doing this to me. These keep making me cry. This is beautiful editing.
What's a soulmate?
It's, well, it's like a best friend, but more. It's the one person in the world who knows you better than anyone else. It's someone who makes you a better person. Actually, they don't make you a better person, you do that yourself, because they inspire you. A soulmate is someone who you carry with you forever. It's the one person who knew you and accepted you and believed in you before anyone else did, or when no one else would. And no matter what happens, you'll always love them. Nothing can ever change that.
I'm telling you right now, if I end up shifting and you are in my class, I will automatically pass you for no fucking reason just because of this video. On God, I will automatically pass you with no hesitation whatsoever. Does it make it funny or awkward if I tell you that in my script, I have scripted Remus as my love interest and that I am shifting to essentially the point of the timeline of Prisoner of Azkaban, so that he starts teaching at the same time that I'm already a teacher, but we have, like, history from going to Hogwarts together. Does that make it funny or awkward that I'm trying to marry your dad? I do it. Fucking bet money. I still haven't fully shifted yet. So I need to live vicariously through other people that have already shifted to Hogwarts. Please do that. And then tell me what I'm up to immediately. I have to know. Bet money. Go right ahead. You have my permission. In response to this comment, hey, hi, nice to meet you. I've also had a couple of people on this video asking about the class that I teach at Hogwarts and stuff, so I figured I would answer it here since this person wants to know about my profession. I haven't fully shifted yet, but I've scripted myself in as a professor of Muggle Studies. I have another script that's kind of like my secondary DR, where I'm the professor of Defense Against the Dark Arts, but the main script that I'm working with right now, I'm a professor of Muggle Studies. Partially, I chose this because even though I've scripted that I know how to do my job, it's easy for me as, like, someone from here to know what Muggles would be in order to teach. But also because it's a subject not talked about very much in the series, and I didn't want to be the teacher of too big of a storyline type class that already had a teacher. And I want to make it fun since a lot of people, I think, thinks that Muggle Studies is boring. So I want to make it fun, and so it doesn't suck so much for the students. This is a consecutive answer to this lovely person and to any person at all that has asked me on that video or will ask me in the future if they can script me in as their Muggle Studies professor. Yes. The answer is flat out yes. And then comment on my scripting videos in the future and tell me what I'm up to. Who am I married to in your DR? What am I up to? Am I a nice teacher? Do you like my class? Is my class fun? Do I look like this? Do I look differently? Because, like, I've scripted myself to look differently than I do here. But, like, yeah, like, anybody who wants to script me in as their Muggle Studies teacher can do so. I don't care. Go right ahead. All of you sweet babies feel froggy because I want to hear what's up. Go right ahead. Just I'm excited about it because I still haven't shifted yet, so someone else might as well see me at Hogwarts if I can't. Go right ahead. Wait a minute, wait. Is this what you scripted in, like, that just happened? Or, like, did you pre-script me into your DR and, like, you've been to your DR and this already happened? I have to know. Oh! I'm so invested in this situation. Did you script that into your thing just now? Or, like, have you been to your DR and that, like, happened already and you saw it happen? Also, either way, I'm so happy about the outcome. Thank you. I also weirdly appreciate the fact that either I automatically was the funniest teacher ever or you appreciated me enough to script it in. Good to know I'm making class fun for you guys. I'm so excited about this. The amount of how much I appreciate this situation is very real. Also, yes, I am of an appropriate age. Here in this reality, I am 25 years old. In the DR that I personally am trying to shift to, though, I'm 33, so that I'm the same age as him. So you can either go with that, or you can go with the fact that I'm still a legal adult here. Definitely keep me updated on that entire situation. Let me know how that goes. And if I, like, become your mom, like, let me know if I make him happy. I'm definitely going to try to shift tonight because I'm, like, weirdly inspired by all the people that are like, I'm going to put you in my DR, because I'm like, yes, I can get there. If you can put me there, I can get there. I feel like I'm a bad person for laughing. This kind of shit is why I literally scripted that I'm good at not swearing in front of my students, because this kind of shit would occur. I mean, I'm glad you had a good time. I feel bad for him. He's had such a hard life, and then I just made it worse.
Shooting stars never fly for me. My house on Mars kinda hard to see. You know I'll see you again. You know I'll see you again. Shooting stars never fly for me. My house on Mars kinda hard to see. You know I'll see you again. You know I'll see you again.
My conscience burning, my eyes are too cuddled up with a heart condemned. I should love you, and I swear I do.
Don't fake it, fake it.
This is a great question. I thought I would answer it in video form as opposed to trying to type out a bunch. As far as how long you should go for your first time, like DR to CR ratio thing, I would say don't go for more than a few days or a few weeks at a time once you're really starting in DR time. And what that is to CR ratio depends on how you've scripted it. If you've scripted it as minutes or hours per day. But DR time, I wouldn't go more than a few days or a few weeks for the first few times that you go, just because the longer you go, the more power it takes. And I take breaks every few days. I usually will take like 2 or 3 days a week to have breaks. I'll usually be trying to shift anywhere from 3 to 5 days in a row every night and then take like a 2 or 3 day break. All of that really depends on how I'm feeling physically and mentally. That all depends on you, but breaks are definitely really important. Listen to your body. So, I'm gonna need you to tell me exactly how this goes. Like, I'm gonna need you to come back to these videos and tell me what happened. Recently, I've been working with a script where I end up with Remus, but the script that I was using last night that got me extremely close to actually fully shifting, I'm gonna end up with Severus, and I'm the new Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher. So, I'm trying to stepmom at you right now. So, that makes this more funny. So, I'm gonna need you to, like, come back here and tell me how everyone reacts to that, because I need to know. I need to hear everything. I know multiple people scripted me into their realities with different stuff. First question, do I look exactly like this? Second question, what subject am I teaching? Third question, because Remus is there, does that mean this is taking place during like Prisoner of Azkaban? Fourth of all, are we like grossly in love? I want to see him so bad. I miss him and I haven't even gone there yet. And I just want to like be in love with him. Please tell me everything. Spam the comments of this video with as much details as humanly possible. I'm having a sad day. Please just tell me everything. I don't think you understand how emotional this comment made me, and I'm like trying to keep my cool because if I cry again over Remus Lupin, I'm gonna lose it. Especially considering I was just sitting here being like, I had some thoughts on how to like further flesh out my script. Should I do that? I'm gonna go further flesh out my script because I miss him. I just now saw all of the comments that you left on that video. I never got a notification about any of them. My heart is so warm. I love that you said that I had black hair because I actually scripted into the script where I'm gonna go and like be with him and be in love with him and shit that I have black hair. So that worked out on accident. I love that I'm the history of magic teacher. I never thought of that, but that's like, I mean, get that boring ass ghost out of there. We gotta learn about something other than Goblin Wars. Oh god, and the rings, and the animagus thing, and oh god, this sweet ass fucking shit that he said. Oh my god. Dude, I was having me a rough day. I was having me a rough day right now. And you've just made my whole day blessed. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful for all the stuff that you said. My heart is so warm. I love him so much. I'm very thankful that you did that. Thank you for telling me. I'm very happy now. So, I don't know why it took me so long, but I just saw a video where someone was talking about, you know, if they ever shifted and they tried to sleep with Snape, that they're like convinced he would say Lily's name instead of theirs. And it just occurred to me if I eventually, not if, when I eventually shift to be with him, you know, after I've gone to the one I'm trying to go to snatch up Remus Lupin, my name is Lilith. My entire family calls me Lily. If he fucking calls me by her name, I'll never fucking know. That's like a really weird emergency, but it's like it's an emergency that I'm having. Like, I get real insecure real fast around this man. Yes, you most definitely can add me. You can have me teach whatever you would like. In my DR, I teach Muggle Studies. It's kind of an homage to the fact that my childhood best friend was Lily Evans, and that after she passed away, teaching students about the Muggle world was my way of, like, honoring her and bringing light to Muggles because she was Muggle-born. So in my DR, I'm a Muggle Studies professor. Your mama is who? Throwback to when I did that cosplay. But I digress. This is also the part where I talk about how funny I think that is, because in my DR, okay, so this information I haven't leaked. So Remus was kind of like the one that got away from me in my DR. We both had mad crushes on each other as teenagers, but he was so insecure and filled with, like, self-hatred, he didn't want to be with me. I ended up briefly hooking up with Sirius, but it was nothing major. But when he comes to the school to teach Defense Against the Dark Arts, that shit gonna get spicy. So, hey, I'm your mom now. I'm your new mom. Don't worry. I'm gonna make sure your dad spoils you fucking rotten. I don't know what that voice was. Okay, so I thought that I just shifted. I know that I didn't. And I'm not one of these people that's like, I just had a really vivid dream. I lucid dreamed and I did not shift. No, I know I didn't fucking shift. But I think I almost did. It was too patchy to be shifting. And not a lot made sense about it. The place I was in was not set up like Hogwarts. McGonagall did not look like McGonagall. None of the students were recognizable. I made sure to specify that everybody looked like how they did in the films. McGonagall wasn't even fucking Scottish. But, like, I thought I had shifted. Like, I got up and thought that I had. But it was that weird dream thing where everything felt incorrect. And I hadn't even said my safe word before I just woke the fuck up. I've heard weird dreams as a sign, so I think I'm really close.
This is not reality. It's a romance. So take a breath. Enjoy it. It's for you.
Shut the fuck up.
How can you miss someone you've never met? 'Cause I need you now, but I don't know you yet.
I guess I'm just too tough to cry.
I'm headed straight for the floor.
How can you miss someone you've never met? 'Cause I need you now, but I don't know you yet.
Don't
And then I found me a lover who could play the bass. He's kinda quiet, but his body ain't. Spent the days dreaming and the nights awake, doing things we know we shouldn't do. 'Cause I wouldn't be with you. Says he can't believe he found me, wraps his arms around me.
Ignore the fact that I'm sitting in the dark. I'm about to shift, so it means it's bedtime. My number one advice is to find what works for you. Don't necessarily go by like what's popular or what works for everybody else, because everybody's experience is going to be different. Do you like listening to subliminals? What kind? Do you prefer music? Do you like silence? Do you like awake methods? Do you like sleep methods? Do you like no method at all? How do you lay when you do it? Do you have to be comfortable? Do you prefer to do starfish position? It's about what works for you personally. My best advice, quite honestly, is to try lots of different ways and then see what you gravitate towards. I also give the advice of don't forget to take breaks, because breaks are important because you can get burnt out easily. And as hard as it is, don't obsess over it. Because when you start to relax about it, that's when you start making good progress. Don't forget to hype yourself up too. Remember that you're powerful. Manifest that shit. Be your best hype man. Alrighty, so I'm probably not the first shifter that you've seen talk about this, but this hemisync wave thing, by the way, before anybody asks, I'm seeing it on Spotify. I decided to listen to it yesterday, and it's supposed to help to shut off the left side of your brain, kind of like a lot of people on Shifttok have been talking about. And it like high key worked. I felt like, I don't know the words, but I just like, I knew the left side of my brain wasn't working. I feel like the only reason I fucked up and I didn't shift is because at the end of it, he's like, now open your eyes and stretch. And I'm like, but why? So I have created a playlist that I've so cleverly entitled Shift that is different than my shifting playlist with music in it. That just has this and then a bunch of theta waves in it afterwards for like 2 hours. I've been listening to regular like Hogwarts based subs all day. This is my plan for tonight. You should try this. It was really cool. Alrighty, I did not shift. I'm gonna get that one out of the way. For the people that are asking for the hemisync, I just put in the Gateway Experience Wave hemisync, and that's how I found it. I didn't find it on anybody's playlist. I found it on Spotify, but I've heard other people say that they found it on YouTube and Apple Music. For the people asking for the theta waves that I was listening to, I literally just typed in theta waves 6H, and it came up before the Z ever got in there. It's only 6 minutes long, so I added it in several times so it would cover like an hour or two of sleeping. Also, for people that were asking for my Spotify is set to private, and so are all of my playlists, so you wouldn't be able to find it. I just prefer to keep my Spotify on private. So those are the only two things that are in the playlist, so you can find them there. Also, I haven't found a version without talking because it's a guided meditation, so the guy is supposed to be talking to you. I know it's so super creepy, but I don't think there's one without him talking. Do you ever realize that you're in the middle of shifting and you don't even feel it because you shifted by leaving the house, but you also could have been in a reality where you didn't leave the house? Or you've shifted because you went to the bathroom instead of the kitchen, or the kitchen instead of the bathroom. And you're like, all of these realities exist, and I'm powerful as fuck, and I'm already shifting, so I can shift whenever the fuck I want to. But then you want to claw at your brain and go, then why aren't I at Hogwarts right now? I've come to this realization. What the fuck, universe? It's been 4 months, universe!
And then I found me a lover who could play the bass. He's kinda quiet, but his body ain't. Spent the days dreaming and the nights awake, doing things we know we shouldn't do. 'Cause I wouldn't be with you. Says he can't believe he found me, wraps his arms around me.
That's some bullshit.
How can you miss someone you've never met? 'Cause I need you now, but I don't know you yet.
This is a really good question. I've never had anybody ask me this before, as far as I'm aware. To be quite honest, I have no idea how it will affect that. I know that some people, myself included, have experienced a really weird side effect with melatonin that involves, like, wicked in-depth nightmares. 9 times out of 10, if I take melatonin, specifically melatonin gummies, I end up having really bad nightmares, but I've had friends that have taken it and had no problems. I've never felt comfortable taking melatonin and then attempting to shift because it makes it really, really hard for me to wake up on top of the nightmares. So yeah, it helps to get me to sleep, but it also makes it harder for me to wake up. But also on top of it, I feel like I would fall asleep in the middle of my method if I was doing one. So I think everybody would be different, but I personally, for myself, would never use melatonin on a night when I'm trying to shift. Okay, so I just came up with an idea for a shifting method, but I can't do it because it requires visualization and I can't visualize to save my life. So anybody who can and likes to visualize, stick around. Maybe this method will work for you. I think I'm going to call it the Monsters, Inc. method. Hopefully nobody's thought of this before, but I was thinking about it because I was watching Monsters, Inc. You know that part at the end of the first Monsters, Inc. movie where Mike puts the door back together so that Sully can go see Boo? And Sully has to slide the last piece of the door's wood in place for the door to open? I imagined something very similar to that. Either building the door piece by piece yourself or sliding in the final piece that you have yourself to get to your DR. And then walking through the door and it's your DR bedroom. And getting into bed and falling asleep. And then just waking up in your DR. Someone try it, see if it works.
Tremble for yourself, my man. You know that you have seen this all before. Tremble, little lion man. You'll never settle any of your scores. Your grace is wasted in your flesh. Your bonus stands alone among the wreck. Now learn from your mother, else you spend your days biting your own neck. But it was not your fault but mine, and it was your heart on the line. I really fucked it up this time, didn't I, my dear? But it was not your fault but mine, and it was your heart on the line. I really fucked it up this time, didn't I, my dear? Didn't I, my dear?
Okay. I need need someone to tell me if I'm like nuts or if someone's giving me a sign. I was just sitting here 3 o'clock in the fucking morning scrolling through my phone trying to decide if I should go to bed or not. And I just overwhelmingly smelled the smell that I have scripted to smell when I'm close to shifting, but it was only supposed to happen when I was trying to shift. And I'm literally like 16 or 17 days into a month-long break. And at first I was like, oh, I have a candle that smells like that. That's probably all it is. I haven't burned that candle in like 3 weeks, and it's across the room. I can't smell it from here. So what in the fresh fuck is happening?